Alright, assuming that this is a separate video from the last one, and this is the separate finale. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever the heck time it is in your neck of the woods. My name is Stephen D. Comics, and we are back with what should be the end of the story mode of Splatoon 3. Last we left off, we took on Big Man in a very familiar looking boss fight. We caught all of the pieces of treasure and made some kind of janky weapon or whatever to clear away the spiky fuzz around the launch site of this rocket. Deep Cut showed up to take the treasure, and we just gave it to them because we did what we needed to, and we're cool now. So now I'm making my way up to the rocket, trying to find Cuttlefish and the Grizz, who seems intent on letting the fuzzy ooze take over everything, in some kind of bid to bring mammals back into capitalist power or something like that, and he needs Cuttlefish as some kind of envoy into space. I'm not entirely positive what exactly his plan is. Trying to dissect the logic of CEOs is a bit befuddling and very disconcerting for the way they are as people, you know, morally. So, trying to dwell on that. And again, like I said, if this last video winds up being short enough, then I'm just gonna cut out the outro of the last video and the intro of this video and put them together. So by now, I don't know. It's kind of, I still haven't figured out how to properly make these kind of transitions clean, but whatever. So effective here will be the cutoff point, and we'll get back into the end, starting now. So let's see where this leads. And with the rocket, it's very much like Metal Harbor. The Spirit Lifter's steerage. We're in! Looks like we've got more climbing to do. Up and up we go. Hey, hey! Good to know they have my back from a safe distance. Would definitely be nice to have some extra support, but... oh, that didn't work. Making our way up the fuzzy rocket. Take that whatever context you want. I'm at the end game. I don't care! That's how we do, small fry. Watch the fuzz. Don't need that in my life. Oh, nice. Broke the shield. Crap. No. Bad turret. Crap. Why couldn't it have been the automatic rail that I would just grind on? Don't have to be in squid form. Also gotta wonder, all these clumps of fuzz, isn't that gonna affect the aerodynamics of this rocket? Wouldn't it just hinder it more than help it in its flight path? Raw! Kinda close there. Oh, yep. Oh god. They're going bowling. Oh yeah, stamp him out. Bring the hammer down. Also, oh, the great sapfish. I honestly kind of completely forgot that that was the plot point again. That the great sapfish was stolen. So maybe that's Grizz's bargaining chip, giving like our biggest energy source over to aliens. Again, trying to find logic in this is futile, but I'm a rational person. I would like to at least try. Oh god, there's more. First class. Launch operations nearing completion. Please exercise care near closing bulkheads. Rude, it shut us out. Yes, that way's a no-go. Hold on, look at those floating energy cores. They kinda look like little zapfish balls. Ay. Okay, hear me out. We get the energy cores, we flip the switch, and then something, right? I mean, normally it's step 2 question mark and then step 3 profit, but we're squid people, not underpants gnomes. Well, I'm an octopus person, but... And Big Man's a manta ray, but... Whatever. Semantics. Won't know unless we try. Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't look like it runs out. Convenient. Alright, open up. Emergency systems activated. Releasing bulkhead number 1. Hey. There's still another bulkhead and more energy cores. Get after him, Agent 3. And how courteous of them to let me keep my... Probably don't have the cleanest path altogether, but it's good enough to get them all, so I say... Whatevs, bro? Yeah, that's gonna... Whoops. Maybe that's why. Try that again to grab that. Oh no. Crap. Got it. Had to get at just the right angle. Moving on. Emergency systems activated. Releasing bulkhead number 2. That was fire. I think that's the way out. I bet it opens the same way as the bulkheads. Keep cool. You're almost there. Oh, jeez. Not a lot of breathing room. Not exactly smooth, but I got it. Open sesame. Emergency systems activated. Releasing door lock. All right, Craig, we're coming for you. There are 3 components to my business plan. The vessel, the spirit, and the wisdom of ages. Someone's taking notes, yes?
What are you blathering on about? Hey, don't come any closer.
Your brain, ensconced though it may be in your hideous form, contains the beautiful essence I need.
Leave my brain out of this. Hey, what's that for? Get away from me.
KO! Grizz wins. It seems like things are going kind of badly for Gramps right now. Nah, he's fine. Yeah, I hope his brain can hold out until we get there. Please hurry, Agent 3. Going as fast as my stubby little legs can take me. Stubby and I'd say relatively slender. Athletic enough. To be a visionary in business and in life, one must be prepared to make tough decisions. I must leverage the suffering of my employees into a brighter, fuzzier future for all. Yeah, how long is that gonna last? Gramps, we're here to save you. What? Oh. Oh, God. Dehydrated at his prime. Oh.
Oh. Big boy, welcome. The Earthside anomaly number 3, Mr. Grizz.
Bigger than I expected. Hey, you overgrown furball. Turn Gramps back into Gramps.
No. Valued employees, we appreciate your feedback. However, it will not be implemented at this time.
that supposed to mean? What's with the triumphant music? Shouldn't we be inside the rocket? I don't think we're adequately prepared for this trip. We're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. Strap in, folks. God, he's massive. It means the end of your employment. Better be getting a severance check for this, you dickwad. At the end of the world as you know it. As per my memo, I will be coating the planet in fuzzy ooze in an effort to restore balance. I didn't get that memo! Check your spam folder. Don't call it Haremageddon. HR doesn't like it. I don't give a shit what HR thinks. I don't work for you! Oh, the rocket. Gramps! Oh wait, if I don't work for him, I'm not gonna get a severance package. Damn it! He's all dried up. But how? He did something with his brain. Wait, are squid tears made of water, or is that ink? Huh? Seriously, someone tell me, that's gonna drive me crazy. Phew, somebody got the drop on me. Anybody else feel a bit parched? Also feeling a bit lighter, and way flatter. Talking squid jerky? You're alive? Thank goodness you're alright-ish. This old man still got it. Hey wait, we're still in danger. The rocket, the fuzz. Well, we're not on the rocket at least, so we're safe there. But we'll never catch that rocket. It's impossible. What can we do? Hold up a sec. Sounds like you folks need some help. And Deep Cut is here to steal the spotlight. Okay, but how? Swirl it up, eels. Oh. How do they fare in space travel? Your turn, Master Mega. Okay, again, I'm not sure they're all adequately prepared for space. Hey. Nice headphones. Although I'm fine with the shark ride, I will say. Woo! Okay, I'm cool with this. Stay fresh up there, kid! Ooh, nice outfit. Go Agent 3! The fate of the world is in your hands. You too, little small fry. I gotta have small fry with me. We're a team, damn it. We're going into space together. We're saving the world together. Oh god, it's a space battle. Yes, we did it! I did it. So the headphones like my space helmet? Wait, where's Mr. Grizz? Look, I love bears and I do dig this design, but god, it's terrifying. Well, well, such dedication to your work. I think you've earned yourself a break. 2 minutes. Now come here so I can break you. Oh, that's a good one. Wait, are those salmon eggs? Golden egg. Might be able to use that. But he's a bear. How is he using ink? Go, small fry. Eat whatever that thing is. Maybe? Oh, jeez. He's calling it the strikes. Ow. Okay, what do I do exactly? I'm kinda trapped. Is there Mario Galaxy style gravity? No, there is not. So how do I progress then? Okay, I totally forgot about powering up him with the right trigger. It really hasn't been that long, but again, I will say I will never not ever argue that I'm not an idiot. Because I am an idiot. Oops, he splotches on its belly. Oh, yeah. Ow. Also, what's with the boss theme? Why does it seem so jovial? Eat away, little guy!
You're not clocking out that easily.
Oh, and how nice, another one became vulnerable. More fuzzy ooze. That he can just travel between. So did he just get corrupted by the ooze? Is that what's happening? Oh god. Well, now we're doing Mario Galaxy style movement. There we go. It's nice how fast I can progress when I actually know what the hell I'm doing. Crap. That would be nicer if I, didn't get shot down. But hey, they checkpointed me here. Wait. He turned it the other way! I thought he only rotated it in one strict direction. I guess maybe they based it on where I was positioned at, so I couldn't just speed run through. Oh, sorry, I thought I took you out already. Gotcha!
Ah, a setback. But this is a growth industry.
Yeah, I know. With the inky, fuzzy growths on your body. Or is the implication that the fuzz is his hair? Or fur? It's bear fur. Bear fuzz. How corrupt does this business get? How deep does it go? Crap. This is still, at least it checkpoints me. Come on! Why are these jumps so hard? Or why am I just that bad at jumping? Okay, how about I just do this first before any weapons show up to make me panic? Damn it! There we go. I like the vocal backing track to this. It's kind of derpy, but I like it. Although the derpiness is part of the reason I like it. That's just my style. Oh god. Been a while since I've seen the killer whale. Gotcha! Right before the hit struck. Great timing. You are proactive, aren't you? But it's time to clock out. In a few moments, Earth will be ruled by mammals once again. The age of squid, octopus, and ape is gone. It's the time of bear. And we've been launched into orbit. Oh, hey! DJ Octavio. Almost forgot about you. So I kicked your ass way in the beginning.
Not if I crash your big finish. You're not dropping the speed on our turf.
We'll hype you up from here, Agent 3. Listen up, it's going down. Repping the Splatlands, we are deep cut. Ready up there? Let's bust that bear.
Hey, hey.
You lip sync. We drip ink. Shiver fry big man. Cover the steel. Oh, our turn.
Hit it! That heavenly melody.
Aw. Calamari Incantation 3 mix. Now you're speaking my language. Yeah, even Small Fry is feeling the beat.
I feel the power.
I mean, he is a Salmonator, right?
Look, marine life energy is flowing up there.
Those eggs must have done some good for him. Streams of light. 3 lights, united to consume the disaster. This is foretold. Huge fry! Ooh, barracuda. Not quite salmon, but whatever. I'm not picky. Whoa, Small Fry and Mr. Grizz got hugified. And Grizz was already big. They're so adorable! Not sure that's what I use. The bear is filled with fuzzy ooze. Eliminate the fuzzballs to help huge fry. or just quoting the captain down here. He's trying to deliver the fuzzy ooze himself. We've got to stop him.
Return of the mammalians.
Well, there's just the one mammalian, actually. You ooze, you lose. Go back to Ursa, whiner. Heh, heh.
You ready, Octavio? Pilot hatch unlocked. Fuzzballs, meet my ink vac. Up at H3.
You heard him. Steer the Octobot King and vacuum with those fuzzballs up. We only have 3 minutes and 33 seconds before he slams the earth. Hurry! Wow, how, Oh, I see.
Get lost, you jerks. It's working.
Oh, jeez.
Don't fall for the fakes. Got it.
Okay, cool. Need the armor. Oh, crap. Quit moving your arms. Stay still. I'm gonna clean you up real good. Okay, we only got about 2 minutes. Crap.
Right on his ass. Get it.
Come on, get lost. Only 1 minute. Okay, we gotta book it. Now or never. No, get in there. 10, 9, 8. Got it. Oh, come on, really? There was more? There was more? I thought I just had to clear out the things. Alright, well, the end of the world's happening again. Crap. Sorry, folks. On that day, a massive fuzzball was born in space. Yeah, let's try that again.
Quit moving so much.
Oh, nice, no interference that time. It's awfully generous that we get a retry after we failed to stop Armageddon once. Just try again. Okay, save the energy. I'm gonna need that. There. Oh, wow. It actually knocks me pretty far. Okay, we got 1 minute. Final blow. Come on, blast him! Start blasting! Alright, we got him that time. Looks like he's covered in honey. Seems all of my work has been for nothing. The times have changed. The world can never be as it was. Moving forward is the future. I suppose this is it then. You will not receive severance pay. God damn it. This is why we unionize. Aw, you don't get to stay that way. That's a shame, but whatever. You done good, little man. You done good. And the Earth was saved, at least for the cephalopods. The mammalians are now completely screwed. Any chance of a comeback is gone. So, what's in the news today? Listen up, it's going down. I'll try and read that since my head's covering it. Rubbing the Splatlands, we are deep cut. Anarchy Splatcast, we're live. Hey. You lip sync, we dream think. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Big man with the puns. They're always good. What is it, big man? Hey, hey. The Great Sapfish is back. Is this about the return of the Great Sapfish? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Right? Same? I completely forgot that that was a thing. I hadn't been collecting Sapfish the entire time. Is that how it always looked? Who cares? It's safe. Yay! Is that all you got, big man? What's next? Hey, hey. Let's break ink news. So hurry up and break it already. Oh, let me guess. It's about the new Squid Sisters single, right? Aw, hell yeah, they got new tracks. Because if so, yeah, I've heard about it. And yeah, I'm big mad about it. Wait, it says Squid Sisters on the label, but look at those two. Hey? I mean, I thought it was obvious. That's Boss Marie. That's her assistant lady. They're the Squid Sisters? Why did I assume Marie was the boss? Hey! They really are our bosses. Deep Cut will open for the Squid Sisters anytime. When are we going on tour? Yes, great idea, Shiver. Deep Cut and Squid Sisters World Tour. Well, until then, let's just play their latest. Here's Wave Goodbye. Catch you later. So what about Off the Hook? Why didn't they get involved? That would've been fun. Ooh, yeah. It's definitely a trippier credit sequence than I'm used to with Splatoon. Usually I'm just covering the whole screen, but it's just kind of splashing against the credits. But anyway, that was the story mode for Splatoon 3. So, definitely are mixing it up a bit more with the story. It's a wilder time. I'm still kind of scratching my head about the Grizz's plan, but I guess bringing things back to the mammals, I guess that makes sense, but yeah, that was straight up the dude that runs Salmon Run, right? But Salmon Run is still the thing, so is he good now, or is he just, like, hedging his world domination funds? Or some other business-related jargon. I don't know, I don't care enough about business. I would rather be spending more of my time doing this. But anyway, yeah, it's definitely fun, and I think I prefer, like, the single player is great to just kind of mess around with the game mechanics and shooting the ink and all that. And the way you use, like, weapons and stuff. But I definitely like how they just kind of grew it from what it was in the first Splatoon, where it was just, you're just sticking with the main splatter shot and just doing a bunch of platforming puzzles with that, and maybe challenging, like, opponents on, like, the same level as you, kind of like a, you know, multiplayer, but you're still reaching for a goal, but fighting other, like, you know, those guys. Right up there. But yeah, I like how they've just been growing from that and just being like, oh no, you mess around with different weapons and different kind of challenges and all that. Oh hey, there's Grizz. Enjoying his time in space. How's he able to breathe? But anyway, it's definitely challenging. I like most of the challenges. There's still that one rail challenge, and I think considering how long this video might wind up being, gonna have to cut out some stuff about me being stupid during the final fight. It's actually just long enough to make this a separate video. But I think I might just leave it alone. I don't care that much, and I don't really need to push the time. So I think I'll just, call it here on my single-player adventure in Splatoon 3. But this won't be the end. If I remember correctly, I talked about it in the first video, but my plan was going to be, after I get through the main campaign, it's Splatoon, and part of the fun of this game is the multiplayer mode. And I think I'm gonna use a recording session to try my hand online, since I've gotten some practice with the single player back in the swing of things. Realistically, I am going to suck because it's been 2 years since this game came out. I think more than 2 years at this point, and Splatoon players are notorious for being particularly sweaty, you know. But I still have a fun time playing Splatoon online, so I think it'd just be fun to mess around with. So the proper finale of my Splatoon Let's Play will be messing around online, doing the different multiplayer matches, Turf War, and the like, and I'd say messing around with Salmon Run, because I didn't really do that a lot, so we're just gonna do one big ol' online multiplayer finale after this, so look forward to that next time, and I'll see you then. Take care. And stay fresh, of course. But now, bonus story time. Let's finally take a crack at the Alterna logs. Looks like there wasn't anything new this time, so the fall of humanity. So yeah, humanity is a thing. We're actually going right into the whole thing. That's wild to me. As technology advanced at an exponential pace, so too did prosperity. And ultimately conflict. Sounds about right. Before long, the entire world was embroiled. In the end, nearly all life on Earth was wiped out. As humans squabbled, the natural disasters intensified. Volcanic eruptions leveled cities. The sea rose and began to consume the planet. Humanity experienced a mass extinction event. Soon, the surface of the Earth became a barren wasteland, completely inhospitable to life. Error. Against the odds computed to be 42,791 to 1, some humans survived. Therefore, the planet was only nearly completely inhospitable to life. These survivors found shelter in a vast cavern created by a cataclysmic volcanic eruption. The cavern provided shelter, and a massive pool of accumulated seawater provided life. For while humanity was being decimated, marine life flourished. All manner of squid, octopuses, and jellyfish had propagated in the deep. Surviving humans had found a source of sustenance. Sustenance. The rise of civilization. Again. Surviving humans appointed scientists to lead their new society, believing that science would provide a wiser path forward. Fully empowered, these scientists took on the monumental task of establishing a sustainable ecosystem within the cavern. They dubbed this new society Alterna, and began the process of recreating the Earth they had once known. Of course, not even scientists are immune to nostalgia. The humans began constructing large-scale 3D printing operations. This allowed them to recreate some of humanity's favorite artifacts within the confines of Alterna. Additionally, they created a robust information management system designed to indelibly record all of humanity's precious knowledge. Such a system would naturally require some sort of record keeper, a computer that could autonomously observe and record data. The scientists achieved their aim with the development of Orca, also known as the Omniscient Recording Computer of Alterna. A new sky. As life in Alterna moved forward, one scientist discovered a new way to make liquid crystals from the bodily fluids of squids. These new crystals could change color in response to faint and fleeting electrical signals emitted by living organisms. To put it in more human terms, these crystals could read minds, and then output imagery that matched the viewer's innermost thoughts. What? Humans were enchanted with the new invention and began mass-producing the crystals. Eventually, they lined the walls and roof of Alterna. As the crystals absorbed the collective desires of those in Alterna, they assumed the appearance of the sky as it was seen on the surface long ago. At last, after 25 years of being confined beneath the earth, humanity could once again look up and see the sky. Is that what the sky around here is? It really is an artificial sky? Humanity's final day. The years passed with prosperity. The population of Alterna grew like a rising tide. The scientists, now the elders of their kind, believed they had done all they could to advance the civilization of Alterna. They began selecting new leaders to succeed them, entrusting to them the world they helped build. Humanity's new leaders inherited both the brilliance of their predecessors and their unquenchable thirst for innovation. This new generation was born and raised in deep Alterna, would provide to be in every bit the match for those they were to succeed. They soon grew restless at the sight of the liquid crystal sky, believing they deserved to behold the reality that existed outside the cavern. The elders who knew what awaited outside the safe haven of Alterna issued stern warnings to the brash young scientists. Nevertheless, the young scientists pressed on with their plan, the construction of a massive rocket ship to escape Alterna. Sadly, as the boosters were ignited for the first time during a launch test, tragedy struck. The energy from the rocket boosters overloaded the cavern's liquid crystals. A violent and terrible chain reaction ensued. Without warning, the stone walls of the cavern began to shatter, raining debris down upon humanity. Alterna, the last civilization of once prosperous humanity, was no more, and those few who escaped the carnage would soon follow it into death. God damn, 2 mass extinction events for humanity. That's, darker than what I would have expected them to go. Like, I knew this was a post-apocalypse story, but good God. So those 2 spots have check marks on them. These last 2 don't. Am I missing something to get the rest? As the inner walls of fresh intelligence awakens. As the inner walls of Alterna collapsed, thousands of tons of rock and liquid crystals plunged into the waters below. As these crystals washed to and fro among the flotsam and jetsam of humanity's former colony, they broke into microscopic fragments. Because they had repeatedly absorbed and reflected humanity's wishes over so many years, the crystals retained those feelings. Little by little, the squids, octopuses, and assorted sea creatures that thrived in the waters of Alterna absorbed these crystals into their bodies. This process continued until, one day, the marine organisms began to feel something. Something fresh. These fresh impulses bore a striking resemblance to humanity's passive desire to return to the Earth's surface. Spurred by these impulses, and whatever else may have been floating in the polluted waters, the sea creatures began to evolve rapidly. Each species developed pulmonary respiration, mobility, and other traits consistent with land-dwelling creatures. They began to adapt. Their intelligence grew at a remarkable pace across generations. Some species even gained extraordinary camouflage capabilities. A point of no return arrived. The sea creatures of Alterna set foot on dry land and never looked back. Like humans, they strove for the surface. Of course, survival on land was harsh, but the creatures were persistent. Soon they found the tunnels that humans had used to escape the apocalypse, and the rest of that is corrupted. So I think the logs are based off of the sites. So I never finished Site 5, because there's one mission I couldn't fully complete, but what about Log 6? Because I definitely found all of the kettles, so what gives? The land of fresh beginnings. The beings that had emerged from the water soon emerged from the cavern of Alterna itself. From there, they flourished quickly. It wasn't long before they had explored every corner of the world. This epical event gave great significance to the crater above Alterna and its surrounding territories, now referred to as the Splatlands. The region would, from that point on, be known as the Land of Fresh Beginnings, among the creatures that now thrive on the surface. These newly evolved beings, having scattered themselves across the globe, soon gave rise to distinct cultures and unique ways of life. Out of all the species now roaming the earth, squids and octopuses soon distinguished themselves via intelligence and fresh vibes, so to speak. It wasn't long before they became the apex species of the planet. Now, I must fast forward a bit. 5,000 years later, a peculiar individual was born. This squid quickly rose to fame in the Splatlands due to some unique circumstances. Yes, this individual was embraced as a prophet, gifted with numerous revelations that they shared among their fellow squids. It was another turning point for squid kind. During this period, the foundations of modern cephalopod civilization were laid, and that's... okay, bad time for corruption there. Are they describing like a squid Jesus Christ? A squid Moses? Some kind of squid prophet? What gives? It's this religion that you're throwing in my post-apocalyptic science world. Ah, this lore is madness. Pure unadulterated madness. It's a wild world these squid kids and octopus kids and sea creature kids live in. A wild world indeed. Blah 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 blah.